This is American Renaissance, and it's talking about the refugee invasion. It was published June 5th, 2015, and right at this point, 6:15, about 6:18, he's talking about Gaddafi, and Gaddafi telling the world that they need to help with the illegal African migration to Europe that was going through his country. So, Gaddafi was dreamt up the great man-made river, which was bringing water that could grow things, and he was actually going to receive a humanitarian award from the UN or someone, some organization. Great man-made river. There was, I don't know what's happening with it now, but probably someone is in charge of that water now, because water is valuable, and they took all the gold and everything. But here he is talking about Gaddafi, explaining Gaddafi's viewpoint on the future of the invasion of Europe with refugees. And also, I have a friend in Hong Kong. He is a refugee from, they're showing all of these thousands of people going to Europe now. He doesn't understand it either. He thinks it's really strange from a refugee's point of view. So anyway, listen to this guy, this man. His name is Jared something. Jared Taylor. Okay, so just listen to what he has to say. I just happened on this and listen for what it's worth, God lives in every person. Okay, God is on this earth. God is everywhere. So, the world is so confusing because everybody has a different name for God. They've found the true name of God, or everybody has a different date for what's going to happen, the rapture and all these different things. It's so confusing, and it's really, it's complicated. I think the important thing is to be quiet and not take in too much, and just be quiet. And like the Bible says, be still and know that I am God. So silence is a really powerful thing. Anyway, have a listen to this.
The great irony is that Muammar Gaddafi of Libya saw it all coming. While he was in charge, the Libyan Coast Guard tried to control people smuggling, and it cost $5,000 back then to try to get in from illegal immigration. It could turn into Africa. We need support from the European Union to stop this army trying to get across from Libya, which is their entry point. What will be the reaction of the white Christian Europeans to this mass of hungry, uneducated Africans? We don't know if Europe will remain an advanced and cohesive continent, or if it will be destroyed by this barbarian invasion. Well, the old fox was onto something, wasn't it? But just 1 year after his visit to Rome, way back in 1973, wrote a book called The Camp of the Saints. In it, a whole flotilla of ships disgorges third world immigrants onto the beaches of France. The French army does not have the nerve to stop them, and all of Europe is overrun. Well, some Europeans look forward to that. Remember Cecilia Wickstrom, Euro MP from Sweden, who thinks Europe is letting another Holocaust happen? She wants, and I quote, legal and safe routes to Europe for Africans and Middle Easterners. Dr. Tom Vickers of Northumbria University in England says, we should demand a safe means for them to cross into Europe and equal rights with citizens when they arrive. Bring them all in, you straight to Europe. It'll be boom time profits, then Asians, who are the green line at the top.
About the people dying, numbers of deaths, and how they hold the kind of funerals that they have but you know, if someone starts supplying the the um, the refugees or the migrants with weapons like they do in Syria, or now Turkey is almost having a civil war, and then the Israeli Defense Force started shooting in the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem yesterday. So, you know, it's just like weapons all over the place. This, you know, it's really hard to make sense of what is going on in this world. It's really hard to make sense of it. I don't like it. Well, maybe the rapture will happen soon. Or maybe it won't. Or maybe, you know, just think what some people are enduring. Some horrible things. And some things are going on right now. So be glad and be, you know, when we're doing it to God, and we might be entertaining angels unawares. Well, in these times, crazy times. Bye for now.